Hey folks, how's it going? My name's Lexi and I really like tabletop games. So much so that we get together once a week, every week, here at the gaming table and review one. I try to make these videos under 10 minutes so that we can both find our next game. If that sounds interesting to you, I encourage you to press subscribe and keep watching today's video. If you would really like to go the extra mile for this channel, there is a link in my description box to my Ko-Fi page where you can donate to this channel. All donations go straight back into the running costs of this channel, so it is deeply appreciated. Today I am reviewing a game which I was sent. I'm always grateful when people reach out asking if I'd be interested in reviewing their games. Not only do I feel privileged that people want to trust me to review their hard work, it often means I get to review games that I might not have had the chance to otherwise. If you have made a game and you want to see it on the gaming table, the best way to reach out to me is using the email address I have in the description box below. I will admit there is a delay in between me receiving games and getting the reviews out. I'm lucky enough that lots of people want me to review their games. Please feel free to reach out to me and we can see what we can do. I've especially lately been making an effort to reply to my emails. I'm not always the best at that one, so if I haven't gotten back to you yet, I promise you it is on my mind. I'm really keen to start this review, so let's just jump in. From Trapped Chest, this is the Nullam Project. This game has a classic science fiction setting. In the distant future, humanity has journeyed beyond the stars and has found another planet similar to Earth that they could live on. Rather than settling on this planet, though, humanity has settled on the rings that orbit it. Partly this is because the rings are filled with abundant resources found in the asteroids. The other main reason is when humans arrived to the planet, they found that it already had intelligent life living there. The planet named Arcadia is occupied by two species. The planet named Arcadia was already occupied by two intelligent species. The planet named Arcadia was already occupied by two intelligent species, the Valgren and the Zakari. These two species have been in what seems to be a never-ending conflict. For now, the conflict is paused in a sort of Cold War. Both sides are watching to see if the humans will pick one side over the other. Neither side is strong enough to fight two enemies. Because of this long conflict, these two intelligent species never spent much time looking beyond the stars, especially with that asteroid belt in the way. The planet in the manual is described as similar to Earth, but it has higher oxygen levels, meaning there's a lot of big flora and fauna, and definitely some critters that you do not want to encounter alone. The Nullam Project is the debut of the key-powered system, which is played with d8s. For most actions in the game, you're going to roll 2 d8s, add the result of the die together, and apply a relevant modifier, such as a core stat. Your character's core stats are strength, dexterity, and mental strength. You could also potentially have some benefits from skills that your character has picked up. So in this game you have a couple of pools of points, such as health points, stat points, and skill points. This manual does guide you through how you can improve your character, generally by increasing the number of points in these pools. In some situations, you'll need to roll 3d8. In situations where your character has an advantage, you roll 3d8 and count the 2 highest numbers. In situations where things aren't going so well, you roll 3d8 and only count the lower 2. There's a couple of classes, some suggested equipment, and some specialized combat mechanics, if that is your particular thing. For a short zine game, it's impressive that they've gone into this amount of detail. I will admit, I do wish we had a bit more information about Arcadia. There's plenty to work with. You do need to fill in the details yourself though. I guess I just really would love to know of some examples of some of those larger critters that are crawling around. I do really appreciate that this zine has made a page for suggested plot hooks for this game. It gave me a bit of a sense of how this game was intended to be played, and of course if you're going to be running the game, the suggested plot hooks are a great place to start. If you are on the hunt for a fast-to-learn science fiction game, then the Nullam project is going to be a good one to take a look at. The price to purchase this game is actually up to you, the purchaser. You can choose to get a free copy from itch.io or pay an amount to the creator. I think if you are interested in picking up this game and you can put some money towards it, it would be very kind to do so. You can spend what is comfortable for you. The Nullam project is a pretty straightforward game, and I appreciate that. While I might want a bit more detail, I think that's just a compliment to the creators. I've enjoyed what I've read so much that I want more. It also looks like the key-powered system has a pretty generous license, so if you're wanting to play around with the game or make your own, you should definitely take a look into whether or not this would be a good system for you to use. I'm pretty impressed with the amount of content the game creators have managed to squeeze in. I guess that is at the expense of having lots of pretty art, but I can understand why you choose that. But what do you think? Do you prefer your zine games to be heavy on the visuals? Let me know what you think. While you're in the comments, I encourage you to like this video, perhaps even share it with a friend who you think might find it interesting. If you want to find out when I next upload, you can subscribe and turn on notifications. If you would really like to help out the gaming table, you can donate to our Ko-Fi page linked in the description below. Every donation goes straight back into the running costs of the channel. If you've made a game and you want to see it on the gaming table, please reach out to me using the email address in the description box below. I want to thank you all for watching and discussing the Nullam project with me. I hope you're all well, and I look forward to seeing you next time at the gaming table. Bye!